Beijing, Seoul, Reuters. China's aviation regulator has not released an expected update on its investigation into a deadly China Eastern Airlines crash 3 years ago, leaving relatives and the aviation industry with no details on the cause of the disaster. On March 21, 2022, a China Eastern Boeing 737-800 jet plunged into a hillside in the southwestern region of Guangxi about an hour after takeoff, killing all 132 people on board in China's deadliest air disaster in 3 decades. The Civil Aviation Administration of China issued a preliminary report and 2 anniversary updates on the crash of China Eastern Flight MU 5735, but the updates were only a few paragraphs, offering scant details. CAAC has said it would release relevant information based on the progress of the investigation. But on Saturday, after the 3rd anniversary of the crash, relatives were still waiting to learn what caused the plane to nosedive from cruising altitude. CAAC and China Eastern did not respond to requests for comment. Global aviation guidelines call for an initial report within 30 days of an accident and a final one ideally within a year. Failing that, investigators should issue statements on each anniversary. Final reports are a major tool used by the aviation industry to help prevent new accidents by learning lessons from previous tragedies. Aviation bodies have raised the alarm over the number of delayed or non-existent final reports globally, blaming scarce investigation resources, judicial interference, or a lack of political willingness to disclose certain narratives. CAAC has maintained that no faults or abnormalities were found in the aircraft or engines before takeoff from Kunming, bound for Guangzhou, or with the weather or communications. The crew held valid licenses, adequate rest and passed health checks on the day of the flight, and there was no dangerous weather or dangerous goods on board the plane, the regulator has said. Investigators examined the crew's actions after finding no malfunctions, 2 people briefed on the matter said at the time. In May 2022, The Wall Street Journal reported that black box data indicated someone had intentionally crashed the plane, citing a preliminary assessment from U.S. officials. CAAC has previously said speculation surrounding the crash had gravely misled the public and interfered with accident investigation work. Chinese lawmakers are considering significant changes to the country's civil aviation law, including measures against spreading rumors about aviation safety, CAAC said last month. Some users of Chinese social media platforms Xiaohongshu and Weibo took note of the lack of a report. 3 years, no results. Does nobody remember? A Weibo user wrote. Others expressed hope it would be released so as to give the public and family members of victims an explanation. Not releasing in itself is a type of report, a Xiaohongshu user wrote Saturday. Reporting by Sophie Yu in Beijing and Lisa Barrington in Seoul, additional reporting by Andrew Silver in Shanghai, editing by Jamie Freed and William Mallard.